Hello, my name is Kelley Duren-Jones, and I am a virtual business support specialist, author, owner, and creative at Virtuous Admin Solutions. Welcome to day 11 of our 21 Days to Intentional Balance Challenge. It's day 11. And today our scripture is found in Matthew 11:28 through 29. And it in short says, "Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest." Jesus is giving us an invitation with the promise to rest our weary souls. Resting in Jesus is so much more than physical rest. When I think about rest, I think sleep. But he invites us to trust in him and allow him to cover us and work through us in every single thing, in every single area of our life. Have you accepted his invitation for rest, or are you still carrying the burdens of the world and your environment? So when I think of rest, like I said, I think of sleep. Anytime I'm talking to someone and I say, okay, I'm about to go get some rest, that's followed by good night because I'm on my way to bed. But if I ask five of you, you probably have five different definitions of what rest is for you. It could be a long bath, reading a book, or sometimes we've said to our children, go somewhere and sit down. I'm trying to rest. So, rest at that moment is peace and quiet. But do we confuse rest with relaxation? Sometimes I can tell my husband we'll be working on something and I'll say, let's stop and rest. I mean sleep. He'll say, okay, let's go jump in the car and go for a long drive. And I'm like, okay, but he already know before we leave the driveway, I'm asleep. So I'm resting. But even on the drive, anyone who knows my husband knows he's still talking, whether you sleep or not. But every now and then we hit a bump or something. I'm like, yeah, okay. But I'm asleep. But is that rest or is that relaxation? Because without proper rest, we become very unhealthy in several ways. About a year, maybe 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea, and went through the whole sleep test. They gave me the machine. I didn't take it seriously. I just said, okay, I already know I snore, sleep apnea. Okay, so I didn't take it seriously. A year later, my husband was taking the test, and his test wasn't so bad. But he volunteered the information that she has a machine and she doesn't use it. So I ended up taking the test, and I found out that I was only sleeping or breathing 60% on my own, and could not wake up at any time. After that, I started, the researching sleep, and I found out that the lack of sleep can cause you a lot of health problems. In addition to gaining weight and just being tired all the time, you can end up with heart problems, um, that you can't reverse. It affects your memory. I had to have some memory tests because I was having problems forgetting things. So it affects your brain. So rest is very important. So what we're going to do is we're going to write out a rest plan for ourselves. And I have a quote for you. As important as it is to have a plan for doing work, it is perhaps more important to have a plan for rest, relaxation, self care, and sleep. That's by Abe Brost. And that's a good quote. I'm going to read it again. As important as it is to have a plan for doing work, it is perhaps more important to have a plan for rest, relaxation, self care, and sleep. So today we're going to, first of all, read and meditate on our scripture, Matthew 11:28 through 29, where Jesus invites us to come to him to receive rest. And that rest that he's talking about is rest for your soul, rest for your inner man. But it's also important for us to have physical rest, right? So we're going to read and meditate our scripture, and then we're going to write in our journals a plan for rest. It may include planning to turn off devices. One of the things that I learned is the blue light from your TV or your cell phone or your laptop. it does something to your brain where it makes you very alert, so it's hard for you to sleep. So it's a good idea to turn it off a couple of hours before you're ready to wind down and go to bed. Changing your eating. When I changed over to a plant-based lifestyle, my sleep instantly changed, my energy level instantly changed. I'm able to lay down and go to sleep and not wake up tired because I'm not filling my body with the poisons and sugar and fat and all the things that keep your body working off all the time. Your body's able to rest. Drinking water actually helps you rest. It cleanses your body so you're not full of toxins. So that could be a part of your plan, drinking more water. Or a simple thing like setting an actual bedtime schedule instead of staying up late one day, going to bed early another day. Your body doesn't get into the habit of resting at a certain time. Actually turning off the TV, that could be in your plan. Not sleeping with the TV on, or turning down your phone volume, or there's a list of things that you can do to set a plan for you to actually get rest. In addition to actually accepting the invitation that Jesus is giving you to um, to to accept him into your life and to allow him to cover you and trust him so that you can stop worrying and actually rest. So that's what we're going to do today, and then we're going to finish it up as we do with our prayer. So again, today remember, it's important to rest and it's important to plan your rest, and we're going to show up, be intentional, and expect great things. Make it a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.